This is Dave, Dublin's greatest Madolche player, here with Team Sweetness's Luke Lennon. What did you do last weekend, Luke?
I played True Draco and got top 4 in the LLDS.
Alright, so do you want to just jump into the profile then?
Sure.
Just tell me about your matchups first.
I played round 1. I played. I'm trying to think what I think. I faced Satellar Knights. Shout out to Tomo.
Typical Dublin, yeah?
Yeah. You play like some really weird old decks. Round 2, I faced. I think it was Trickstar Sky Striker. Shout out to Donald. Was it later?
I think we were later.
Maybe it was round 3, but I faced 2 Trickstar Sky Strikers. I faced Altergeists. I faced Pendulum, and then I faced the Sunrise.
So all day you essentially had a few grinding matchups.
Yeah, I had no Goki matchups.
Yeah, which is pretty good for this deck as well.
I wanted to play Goki, but I faced it in top 4 and lost it, so
maybe you're better off.
Better that I didn't. Yeah.
Alright, so let's just jump into it. So,
yeah, sure. So basically, the monster counts. I played 1 Dynamite because Dynamite is the best card. Dynamite and Maiden is like a win condition where you can like just chain this, add the trap, chain Maiden, add the monster, and then basically summon more monsters, and you can just keep looping everything. It's just nuts. So I played 2 Maiden. People usually play 1. I think 2 is much better. I think I need to get monsters out.
Like
of
you want
deck.
to see it.
Yeah, I do play Floodgates, but I think monsters are much more important as well because I'll just get beat down and lose. 2 Ignis. I wouldn't play 3 because I do like the spells, but I need a really like low monster count because I play like the likes of Card of the Demise and stuff. So I think 2 was suitable. So like in total I played 5 True Draco cards, and then I played 2 Amano. Amano basically locks out anything. I didn't get impermanence or anything, so all of my searches went off, so it was fine. Normal summoning Amano and activating Terraform or Demise is pretty good. People usually get really annoyed at that. Oh, that's all the monsters anyways. Not that many monsters. So I played 3 diagram, 3 more diagrams.
Of course, you want to play 6 diagrams?
6 diagrams, yeah, it's pretty good. I think diagram can explain itself. 1 Stormfort, in case there's any problems like Goki boards. If you try out the Trigate and then Stormfort them, and then just completely break the chain, and then you can set your Floodgates next turn and probably beat them. It didn't come up at all, but it's there just in case. 3 Disciples and 3 Heritage, self-explanatory as well. They just keep drawing and shuffling back the deck and let you outgrind any other deck. 3 Duality. I played 3 as well. A lot of people play 2, but I don't play Desires in this build. A lot of people actually ask me why I don't play Desires. I think this deck is too important to banish any of your resources. If you banish like the likes of a Dynamite or a Maiden, it really slows you down, especially with diagrams as well. Like banishing Floodgates is fine, but like if you banish like the main cards of your deck, like what's actually intended to do, like I think you'll really struggle. And my side deck as well will collide with Desire. Like my side like Iron Walls as well, so that's not really a good idea. Yes, 3 Card of the Demise. Card of the Demise, one of the best cards in the game for the likes of decks like this, giving you such an advantage for drawing.
It does say draw cards. So.
Yeah, you draw 3. Like, well, if you have no hand, it's pretty fun. Okay, that's all the spells anyway. So traps. This is where people get sick. I play 2 anti-spells. I didn't play 3 because I think I'll just break with 3, and like Goki actually can just get around this anyways. Just make a Phoenix and pop it and then rematch everything back. But last round I faced Pendulum. I double impermanence him, and then he passed and I basically broke his board and I flipped anti-spell and we went to game 2. Game 2 he let me go first and I opened anti-spell and he didn't have Evening Match or Twin Twisters or Cyclones or anything, so like he was just basically dealing with what he had in his hand, and it didn't end up well. Like it was a really quick matchup. 2 Rivalry, basically for like any extra link board. They have the Fiends and then they have the Cybers or any other deck like Trickstars as well, so they can't go into the extra deck. Really puts them in their place. 2 Erupt. I don't play an extra deck, so I think Erupt was the best choice. It's a skill drain as well. Like I play. Where is it? I essentially play 3 skill drain.
What made you pick the Erupt build over the extra deck build that's been seeing a fair bit of play as well?
Because I think the likes of Erupt like completely like blocking off the whole field like is really important, because if you can actually face Goki, just say they go first and make the extra link board, you can set this and have a trivia summon monster and flip rivalry. They probably like Trigate, and then you could just bait it with this, and then they have to get rid of everything.
So essentially, like, you wanted to stop the problems rather than deal with the problems.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like
stop them from happening.
Basically let them normal summon suplex and activate effect and then chain, and then they're like, oh, okay, I can't really do much now. I think that's the floodgates that I played. I think all the rest are. Oh yeah, no. I played it 2 impermanents. I would play 3, but I only got 2 for the event. I finally got my 3rd, but it's a bit late at the time. 1 judgment. I can't get evenly matched because it will just kill me. I actually faced Altergeists, and when I did, I summoned a maiden, and he judgmented. I had to judgment the judgment because I literally would have lost that game if I didn't. That was fun. Game 2. I read rebooting for 5, and he didn't have a judgment, so that made me win. And then the last traps were the Dracos, the 3 Apocalypse and another turn. I had to just keep making Apocalypse against Goki and Trickstar.
It's a strong win.
Just keep destroying their monsters. Just keep disrupting the boards with this, and halving the attack and damage step is really fun too. So that's the full deck, 40 card main deck.
Would you make any changes to it?
Yeah, I'd put in the third impermanence. I'd probably take a skill drain and put in the third impermanence. So extra deck, I did not play an extra deck, so I guess straight into the side deck. Side deck, I played 1, 2, 3 Sphere Mods. Self-explanatory, this card. If you don't know what this does, tribute 3 of your opponent's monsters to normal summon this on their side of the field, so you can just completely break the Goki board. The great thing about this deck is that you can tribute them and then activate the spells and get an extra tribute summon, so you can actually keep normal summoning monsters. It actually didn't come up at all. When I faced Goki, I went second and I didn't have it, and it was too late. I lost. Board wipes, Darkhold Regeki.
Bringing it back.
Yeah, I didn't really side them in, really. There wasn't that many. It's basically for rogue and stuff, like all of the weird kind of matchups that have problem cards that can't be destroyed by just the traps. 3 red reboot. I've activated this like 3 or 4 times during the event, and it was nuts. Every time I've activated it, it wasn't been negated. So I used against Trickstar for like 4 traps. I used against Altergeist for 5 traps, and basically that turn I made a really established board and set all my back row up as well for them, and they couldn't really do much.
It's just like an auto win in those situations.
Exactly. Yeah, like you need to really drop at the right moment. I played 1 order. I sided it in against like Sky Strikers just in case, but when like it was again, I didn't really need it at the time. I have my anti spells, and this is pretty good. So 3 Iron Wall.
Really don't like evenly matched.
Yeah, evenly matches. Like if someone's going second against me, I usually side in 3 red reboots and 3 Iron Walls just so I don't get evenly matched, because the whole deck will completely just get killed by an evenly matched. So I really will have to do this. Again as well, for if I face Trickstars and go first, I can flip the Iron Wall and they can't reincarnate me. Trying to think of other decks. There was ABC there as well, but I didn't face that.
It also helps against Goki if they try to use their Phoenix Blade.
Yeah, I sided this actually against Goki, and he had the Phoenix Blade, but he was explaining to me afterwards like it's not great, like it's only just an extra scared. And then so 3 even matches. So I faced my fears and played 3.
You become what you hate, Luke.
Yeah, evenly matches. You have to bait or try to get first though, and then evenly match them. But in Goki. But
is there any changes you'd make to the side? Because you were saying you didn't really like the Darkhold Regeki because you never really sided them in.
Yeah, I'm trying to think exactly off the top of my head. Like Shared Ride was an option, but it was either 2 Shared Ride or Darkhold and Regeki. I'd rather pick Darkhold and Regeki though, because if you just say I sided these 3 in Darkhold and Regeki against Goki, and I see either Darkhold and Regeki and that'll just break the board. So I think Shared Ride wouldn't really do much going second anyways. So this is all intended to go first, but if I need to go second, this was a good option. Yeah, so that should be everything.
And is there any shout outs that you have?
Yeah, I'll do shout outs to Team Sweetness. We're cheering a lot for this deck and they really helped me out. Shout outs to Donald as well for lending me out Sphere Mods. I really actually needed them as well. And shout out to Card Market as well. We got our sponsorship there with Card Market. Hopefully we can keep going and do them proud. Is there any other shout outs? That should be everything.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks very much, Luke.
Cheers. Take care.